Welcome to another episode of the most beloved podcast in Brazil, the Question and Answer podcast. So, today we are going to talk about a very important subject that may fall into the next NA essay, which is about electronic waste. So, pay attention and take notes. Now, we have two questions sent in by our lovely audience. So let's start with the first question from our listeners. So question number 1 was sent by Melissa and it says, what is e-waste and what are the many health risks associated with it? Billions of people are using a lot of electronic devices. Therefore, it's natural that a lot of e-waste arises. Americans throw away an estimated $55 billion in e-waste material annually. The World Health Organization is warning that the amount of e-waste around the world is growing significantly. Electronic waste, referred to as e-waste, includes all discarded electronic devices. The danger produced from e-waste may come from direct contact with harmful materials and heavy metals such as lead, cadmium, and chromium from inhalation of toxic fumes, and from the leaching of toxic materials and their accumulation in soil, water, and food. According to the Institute of Physics, the huge amount of lead in e-waste, if released into the environment, could cause severe damage to human body and kidneys, as well as the central and peripheral nervous system. Even some current recycling activities can pose a risk of injury. To date, there has been some recycling of the valuable elements contained in e-waste, such as copper and gold. However, these are often extracted using fairly primitive methods, such as burning cables to remove the plastic and extract the copper. These methods expose workers, who are often children, to toxic fumes. According to the WHO, several organizations have highlighted the need for interventions in the field of e-waste. A lot of organizations target children as they are the most vulnerable to harm from exposure to e-waste as children are still growing. Harmful substances can affect their development to greater extent. And now our second question, sent by our lovely listener called Joe, says, so, what can I do to help combat e-waste? You can sell or donate old electronics. You can maintain electronics properly, so they last longer. You can recycle and dispose of e-waste properly before buying a new electronic device. Consider repurposing an old one. You can store data online to free storage space and help your electronics last longer. You also can buy Energy Star-rated electronics. There is good reason to follow these few simple rules by cycling 1 million cell phones, more than 35,000 pounds of copper, 33 pounds of palladium, 772 pounds of silver and 75 pounds of gold can be recovered. The material is not only worth money, but recovery will also help to reduce the amount of mining necessary. But why it's so hard to follow these rules? Maybe it's because of the planned obsolescence. I don't know. So you will discover this answer in the next episode of our beloved podcast. See you next Thursday. and have a great week. Bye!